computer. Okay, so we're recording. All right. So if you girls ever see me kind of like challenging you, first of all, I want to get this out there right in the open right now. If you girls ever see me challenging you, if you ever hear me say something that will kind of push you to the limit or help you understand, what is going on? Corinne, what's going on? Okay, what is happening? Hang on, guys. I don't know what's going on. Why is that like front? You are now viewing. Oh, okay. I don't know what just happened. Okay. So anyways, so when you girls hear me kind of like for instance, I posted something on like the sponsoring challenge, thing today where everybody was challenged to send out opportunity messages. And I was kind of like, I was correcting you guys, some of the girls that like didn't really understand it. I was correcting like what the attraction marketing was and stuff like that. The reason why I do stuff like that is not to make anyone feel alienated or not to make anyone feel like they don't know what they're doing. It's so that we don't waste anybody's time. I'm trying to help everybody be the best that they can be at all times. Okay. Like I want you girls to be so good at this and I want you girls to feel confident. And I like to get straight to the point and I like to just tell you girls like, listen, you're amazing, but this is like, maybe try this a little bit differently. Okay. So if I'm ever reaching out to you and I'm trying to give you advice, please don't ever take it as like I'm trying to call you out or I'm trying to hurt your feelings. Everything that I always say to you girls is always from the best place in my heart, and I'm always trying to help, okay? I always want you girls to be the best that you can be. So with that being said, I wanted to say a little bit about me, okay? So my name is Amanda Lawrence, and I started this whole shenanigan. Hang on one second. Mute all. So I started this on March 27, 2015. I started this whole entire crazy team of makeup moguls, and it started with just me. Okay, so at one point in time, I was right where you are. Okay, I started this business with not a clue. I had no idea what I was doing. I had zero experience whatsoever. Okay, I had no idea what I was doing and I was absolutely mortified. Everything in this business scared me. I was afraid to send messages. I was afraid to book parties. I was afraid to talk to people. I was afraid to add people to my friends list that I didn't know. I was absolutely scared. Okay, but listen, I got here to black status. I got to the very top of this company because I kept going and because I never, ever, ever stopped. Okay. I faced my fears and I did the things that scared me. And I stepped outside of my comfort zone and I continued to learn every single day. And I literally just made the decision that I was going to go for it because I was on food stamps, you guys. I was on Medicaid. We couldn't barely afford to feed ourselves because even though we were on food stamps and everything, like it still wasn't enough, you know, and I couldn't get a job because the daycare was just way too expensive. My husband was gone all the time working away from home. He worked offshore. Okay. He's a diver. So he was working offshore. I had no options. Like I lived in a new place. I lived in a very small town, Youngsville, Louisiana is where we were living. I moved there. I sold my house to be with him. And I didn't know anyone. I didn't know anyone and I couldn't find a job. And even if I could, I would have had to have been paying crazy amounts of money for daycare. And I had already missed my daughter's life. I missed 3 years of my daughter's life, you guys. And it was just like, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. Like I really feel like I missed out on so much. I missed her first word, her first steps, everything. And then I kept seeing, you know, one day I kept seeing this mascara running through my newsfeed and I was like, okay, you know what? There's no way that this mascara is possibly as good as it says, as these people are saying it is. Like, there is no way in hell that this stuff is good. But I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't commit because it was $29 freaking dollars. And there's no way that I could have afforded $29, right? Like, that's a lot of money for a freaking mascara. So there was no way I was buying that stuff. And then I kept seeing it. I kept seeing it. And finally, I saw a picture of the kit and it said it was $99 and you got all this other stuff plus the mascara. And I was like, okay, whatever. I'm just going to get the kit. I only wanted the kit of makeup, you guys. I didn't want to do anything with this. I didn't even want anyone to know that I was associated with the word unique. Nothing. I would still, after I got my kit, I would post pictures of myself wearing makeup, but I would never, ever, ever say that it was unique because I was embarrassed. I didn't want anyone to know that I was doing this because I was afraid of what people were going to think of me. I was afraid of the stigma. I was afraid that people were going to make fun of me and say, oh, Amanda's doing this pyramid scheme stuff, you know? And I was just really embarrassed. And then finally, somebody made a video talking about their story. So somebody stepped out of their comfort zone Okay, like I ask all of you girls to do, and I challenge all of you girls to do every day. Somebody made a video, stepped outside of their comfort zone and faced one of their fears. And she talked about her story and why she's doing this and what it meant for her to be successful. And that story inspired me to step outside of my comfort zone. So somebody stepping out of their comfort zone and stepping into their own greatness, that inspired me to change my life. Okay, so when I tell you girls and when I challenge anybody to do something that terrifies them, it's because I know that that's what you have to do to be successful. And I know that there are so many women out there that are so scared, just like you're scared. And if you face your fears and you do it scared and you do these things that so terrify you in this business, like you send these messages and you present the opportunity, or you go live and you talk about why you're doing this, or you just something simple as sharing the makeup. I tell you to do that, and I encourage people to do that because that's what it takes. And you don't know whose life you could change. Because that girl stepped outside of her comfort zone and she did something that scared her, my life will never be the same. Because of that one person, my life will now never be the same. Okay, I'm no longer on food stamps. I make 6 figures a year because I was inspired by somebody. Okay, I went from food stamps, being broke and poor and not believing in myself whatsoever. I had zero confidence. I had nothing. I felt like I was contributing nothing to my family. And because somebody stepped outside of their comfort zone, I was able to change my life. Okay. And all of you on here, you showed up and you signed up and you joined, and you're taking the first step right there to step outside of your comfort zone. And so that's how you should know within yourself that you have what it takes to be successful, because you took the first step and you joined and you spent that $99 and you're here on this call. Okay. So that's how you girls know that you have what it takes, because you showed up. Okay. So that's something to be really proud of. That's a really huge accomplishment. Okay. So that's a little bit about me. And now let's talk about this amazing document that I have taken so long to put together for all of you girls for when you join. Like literally, I call it my $1 million document, you guys, because literally if you follow it, like I ask you to follow, like I tell everybody who joins my team specifically, I say, go over it step by step. Like don't try to read the whole thing. Don't try to watch all the videos that you possibly can. Don't try to take everything in. Literally, you guys, get ready to suck. Okay, like be ready to be awful at this. I'm so serious. Like my first videos, you guys, I wouldn't even speak and it was all sped up, and I wouldn't even, because I have a crooked lip. Like I used to be very self-conscious about a lot of stuff about me. My voice, I didn't like my voice. I didn't like my lip. My lip goes to the side. People still ask me, why do you talk out of the side of your mouth? I don't know. I have no idea, but I do. And it was something that I struggled with for a long time. So in my videos, I would not move my mouth when I first started. I would not. But one day somebody challenged me to speak in my videos. And so I did. And the rest is history. Okay. So anything is possible. Okay. And I know that a lot of us don't believe in ourselves and we hate ourselves sometimes. And we look in the mirror and we look at all of the things that we think are wrong with us, but it's time to let that go. Okay. Because right here, right now is the day that you start a new chapter in your life. And this is the day that you let all of the BS go that you think about yourself. And this is the day that you start moving forward. Okay. And you start looking in the mirror every single day and you tell yourself, like, I am beautiful. I can do this. I'm a rock star and I will be successful. Okay, but you've got to take that first step and go for it. So this document, you guys, that you get tagged in when you first start, this is something that I kind of compiled together through the years of doing this. And I've edited it so many times and I've changed it up and I've done all this stuff. And I really feel like this is like the best of the best right now. Like this is like as good as it's going to get right here. I might edit it a little bit because some of the stuff isn't super, super clear, but I think it's pretty clear. So when you first start, you get tagged in this post. Okay. So it basically introduces you to the business and it says, congratulations. Cause it's a big deal. You guys just started a business. Like you just started a big, huge, crazy, amazing business that gives you endless possibilities, like endless possibilities. Okay. You can go from nothing to everything as long as you go for it. Okay. So it gives you a couple groups to join. Don't really worry about these groups, okay? But just know that the groups are there. These groups are there. So suggestive scripts for finding hostesses, the mock party group, and the new presenters training group. The new presenters training group can be a little confusing, I think, because there's so much in there. and you have the document. So I would maybe go in there if you're looking for something to do one day and maybe you feel like you could add on a little bit of extra oomph or something. Maybe go in there and definitely look around and see if anything, like if you want to challenge yourself and see if there's something in there that you can do to really go extra hard for a day or something. But I would really recommend just sticking with the new presenters training document. Okay. So, definitely read the post. It says everything that I'm saying in here right now. Like it says, to go through the document step by step. And here's the thing, you guys, make a promise to yourself and to me right here, right now, that no matter how fast or how slow you work your business, if you ever feel stuck, if you ever don't know what to do, if you ever feel like you're just super confused, you don't know where to go, you're scared of something, turn to someone. Make a promise to yourself and to me right now that you will turn to someone. There are so many incredible women on this team and in this business in general. And I know that for me specifically, I am here for each and every single one of you girls. I know that you guys have sponsors. So definitely try your sponsor first if you're feeling stuck. And if that doesn't work, then you can absolutely come to me. I'm always here. Always here. I was stuck so many times and I felt so lost, so scared, so confused. I felt alone so many times. And I wish that I would have reached out to somebody in those specific times because it would have made the hard times a lot easier. So make yourself a promise right now that you will not be scared to reach out to somebody if you so need to. If you feel stuck, scared, confused, whatever it is, always ask someone. And if I don't get back to you right away, just know that I'm getting a lot of dings in my inbox, but I want you girls to message me. And I try so hard to get back to everybody as fast as possible. Sometimes people will be like, Amanda, you said we could come to you anytime, but you're taking so long to get back to me. And I'm like, girl, come on. Like, I'm trying my best, I swear. So if it's really important, you can send like a little emoji or a thumb or something so that it bumps your message to the top of my thread, okay? If it's really important. But just know, like, helping you means everything to me. Your success is my success, okay? I want you girls to be successful, like more than anything. Okay, so let's open the document and here's what we see. Okay, so it gives you like a little rundown of everything. It says to print it. I wouldn't really recommend printing it except for maybe like to go back and reference because there are such important hyperlinks in this document, okay? So basically it congratulates you on your new business and everything. It tells you you're not alone. You never will be alone, and it's so true, okay? So here's the thing. First few weeks as a presenter, I introduced myself, and then there's an intro video. You don't have to watch that, but it's just fun to kind of see where I came from because this is a really old video. It says, basically, I'm here to support you and coach you, but one thing you should know up front is that I am not your boss, and I'm not your boss, okay? My job is to encourage you. My job is to uplift you. My job is to lead you and to give you the resources that you guys need to be successful. But please know that your success in this business, it's not up to me. It's not up to your sponsor. It's not up to the next person. It's up to you. You've got to be willing to do what it takes and take the steps to success, okay? You've got to be able to recognize your fear. You've got to feel that fear that you're feeling, and then you got to push past it and do it anyways. Okay. Like, you can never blame anyone in this business for not being successful because that's all up to you. Okay. That's all up to you. You've got to take the action. I can't take the action for you. I can't drag dead bodies across the road to success. Okay. You can lead a horse to water, but I cannot make you drink. I cannot make you drink. So at the end of the day, you've got to be the one to want to drink. You've got to look at your family. You've got to know your why. You've got to know why you're doing this. And you've got to have a why that's bigger than you, bigger than all of this. And you've got to be able to write something down. You have to have a why that is a substance. Okay. So maybe your why is your family. Maybe your why is that you don't want to miss your family's life anymore. You don't want to miss your kids growing up anymore. So maybe that's your why. Whatever your why is, I want you guys, after you get off this call or maybe in the morning or something, determine what that is. That is the single most important thing, is to figure out why you're doing this and why it means so much to you. Because then you can write it down and you can put it everywhere. And then when you're feeling stuck or you're feeling like you just want to quit, or maybe this isn't for you, you can just look up, at the mirror in your bathroom or wherever, and you can remember why you started this on the day that you started and on that day that you got that presenter's kit, and you can remember why it was so important to you, okay? That is the most important thing that you can do, is figure out your why and write it down and just relive it every single day. Look at it, read it, know it, recognize it, and feel it every day. Okay, so let's see. We all work at different speeds, which is very true. So listen, I walk with my walkers and I run with my runners. If you guys are walking, that's totally fine. I work with everybody at their own pace. Okay, so don't feel like you have to work as fast as this person or as hard as this person, and don't feel like you have to, you know, push yourself as much as this person is, because everybody's going to do this differently. Everybody's going to work at different paces and everybody's going to work at different speeds. Okay, so just do the best you can. But if you really want this and success is your number one goal and just getting to black status, then run. Success loves speed. And if you want to be at the top, run. Figure out a way to work this in the amount of time that you have and run like hell. Okay. Like, you do the things that it takes to be successful and you run, run, run. Okay. But if that's not what you want, that's okay. Walk. Don't stress yourself out. Have fun. This should always be fun. Okay. It should always be fun. Okay, so let's see. I just said everything that I just said. Okay, I wrote this. That's so funny. Okay, so it says that you're going to be added to these groups. Okay, so the very first thing you want to do, when you don't want to wait for your kit to come, I don't know when everybody started here, but do not wait for your kit to come. Okay, it's all about building anticipation and building excitement and getting everybody excited for your journey and excited for all of the things that are happening along the way. So you want to announce your business first and foremost. If you haven't done that yet, definitely make it a point to announce your business and let the world know. Post it with a big selfie and say like, hey, I just started my new business. I'm so excited. I'm super scared. Be vulnerable at all times. Be yourself. Don't ever try to be somebody that you're not. Okay. Be yourself. You are the best version of you. And honestly, like I always tell people, I don't tell people to fake it until they make it. I say faith it. Have faith in the person that you want to become and be that person until you get there. Okay. Don't ever be fake. Just have faith in the successful person that you want to become or the confident person that you want to become, and become that person. Okay. Until you get there. So I would say faith it until you make it. So you want to make your announcement post. Okay. Let's see. So if you're up for it, you can definitely make a video, which I know that a lot of people are not up for that challenge when they first start, but it's definitely a great way to break the ice. Okay. I promise you. So making like a video or something and just letting everybody know like, oh my God, I'm so scared. Like, I just want to let you know, I'm super terrified right now, but I'm doing this. I'm here. I really love and appreciate all of your support, and just do it scared. Like, people will be like, oh my God, I wish I had the balls to do that. Like, holy crap, what is going on? This girl has some newfound confidence. She's doing some crazy things. Maybe I need to watch this girl. Maybe I need to watch out for her and see what she's up to. Maybe this whole unique thing is kind of cool, actually, because they see you doing these things that are like mortifying to most people, right? And it goes back to who you might inspire. You just never know at the end of the day. So sharing your excitement, they want to see you. Okay. Your friends want to see you. Never, I mean, it's okay to post other people's pictures and stuff, but you always want to show you, because you are who they know. Okay. So that gives an example post right there. So task number 1 is to definitely make sure that your job description says that you are not working at Unique Corporate, because you do not work at Unique Corporate. You guys don't work at the corporate building in Utah. You guys are your own independent entity. So mine says that I am an exclusive Black status presenter at Amanda Lawrence, because that's my business page. Now, I didn't make a business page for a long time because, gosh, I would try to post on my business page and then I got really discouraged when it was like nothing was happening and it was just like a waste of my time in the beginning. So the best way to grow your business, you guys, is to post on your personal Facebook page. And I know some of you guys are thinking like, get out of here. You're no way am I posting on my personal page. I don't want to annoy people. Here's the thing, you guys. You're not annoying people. Like, you're not, okay? You have to think of your business as it's a part of your life now. Okay. Like, this is your business. So it's the person who owns like a Little Caesars over down the street. You know what I mean? They're going to say, hey, come get some pizza or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, this is your business and you've got to be proud. Like Sarah said in her video today, you guys, you've got to be proud of what you're doing here. If you're not proud and you don't stand tall with this, how do you expect anyone to be proud of what you're doing? And how do you expect anyone to want to support you if you're not standing proud and you're not standing tall with your business? This is a big deal. It's a big deal. You just started a business that could seriously change your life. Like, look what it did for me. Okay. And I'm proud of that. I will shout it from the rooftops. I'm in direct sales. I'm in network marketing. I'm a network marketing professional, and I will shout that out from the rooftops, because listen to me when I say this, the more that you shout it out and the more that you go for it, the more people are going to take you seriously. Okay, so if you're not hiding and you're really standing proud about this, people are going to be like, okay, she means business and I need to support her because she's not going to shut up about this anytime soon. Okay, you want to be that girl that everybody's like, okay, that's the unique girl, whatever, like she's doing awesome. She's obviously like doing this super scared and she's rocking it out, right? So shout it out from the rooftops. You are a unique presenter. Like that's a huge deal. We have a badass company here, you guys, that like crazy, amazing things happen with every single day. We save lives. We help women who have been sexually assaulted when they were children. We help to prevent that. That's a great, amazing thing that everybody should be proud of. So be proud of your business. Shout it from the rooftops, like I said. Now, the next step, you guys, is to create your launch group. Now, this is where it gets a little bit testy because people think that they have to create their launch group and they have to stay in their launch group. And the launch group is specifically, honestly, in my personal opinion, it's just that, is a launch group. You go in there, and here's what I mean when I say a launch group. It's a VIP place, okay? So that's why there's a hyperlink there. And this hyperlink that is underneath task 2, it says, click here to learn how to launch your business strong. That is exactly what it says. Launch your business strong. You'll learn exactly how to do that if you click that link. It's a long video, but I'm telling you right now, if you do everything that that video says, you will hit yellow status within like 2 days or 3 days. If you seriously go for it, it's all about the personal invites. And if you're not planning to personally invite people into your group page, don't even bother creating a group, honestly, because here's the thing. Okay. When you send somebody a personal invite, they feel special and they feel like, okay, wow, like she wants me in there. She hand chose me to be in this group, and make it sound like a big deal when you're offering it to people. You know what I mean? Like, hey girl, I just started this business. I know that you would really enjoy what I'm about to be doing in there. It's going to be all things girl talk, all things makeup. And I think that you're really going to enjoy it. I would love and appreciate your support. I'm creating a group. Can I count on you to help me get my business going off the ground? I specifically thought of you, like I think that you would love this stuff. And they will always say yes. Most of the time they will always say yes. I cannot count how many times people come to me thanking me like, Amanda, oh my God, it's crazy. Like I'm getting like 1,000 yeses. Everybody's saying yes, they want in my group. It makes it a very awesome place. Like it's close knit and there's select few people in there, but you're choosing to share this remarkable business and this amazing product line with these special people. See, it makes it a special experience and they take it seriously and they look forward to what you're doing. And then the video goes over like exactly what to post in there, how to pump it up. Like, oh my God, shit, I just got shipping notification, and like post a crowd, like, you're like freaking out. You're going crazy, right? Like you're super excited. You're do a boomerang gif of you like jumping up and down and kicking your heels together or whatever. You know what I mean? Like little things like that to get people like engaged and excited with you because you're excited, right? So like portray that and be excited like that. It's going to get people really like amped up with you. And then like you can add yourself to the personal results group and post a few pictures in there. Some people are like, well, I don't want to talk about the makeup until I get it because I don't know if it's good. Well, here's the thing. I didn't try the makeup before I started and I sold like $2,000 in my first couple of weeks. Okay. Sonia Aikens, I don't think that she's on here, but she's an elite status presenter on my team. She sold $4,000, I think, before she even got her kit, and all she had was the foundation. But it's because she was pumping it up so much and she was posting other people's looks and she was really excited about it. And she said, you know what? If this stuff is bad, I will be super surprised because look at these results. You know what I mean? And then people see other people's results and they're convinced. And then when you get your stuff, you're like, holy hell, it's actually good, and then you guys have it great right now because you have an opportunity to go get that expansion kit, that bundle with all of that great stuff with the foundation, the concealer. It's a really cheap price. And then you get your 20% commission on it 3 hours after you order it. So you guys are all really lucky on here because I didn't have that. And I wish I did. But just creating like a fun, like a safe place and encourage your girls to post in there. Be like, hey girl, like maybe you post in there. Like, if anybody uses Unique already, like I would love for you to post your results that you've had, whatever, like post a review, whatever you want. Like just keep it fun. It doesn't have to be all about Unique. It can be all kinds of different stuff, but honestly, launch your business in there, launch it strong as hell, like be a super certified badass in that group, okay, and have so much fun. Let yourself go. It's a group. You're like in a room of 4 walls. Nobody, it's safe, okay? You can be whoever you want to be in there. And then once you launch your business, I would say after like a week or 2, once you get your kit and your launch link has ended, I would say get out of there and keep that safe place for that close-knit group of people. And as people order from you in parties, as people order from you on your personal page, as you grow your network and random strangers order from you, ask them when you're following up with them, can I add you to my VIP group? Okay, it's a really special place. I run specials in there. I do deals in there. Make it literally a VIP place. You don't want to do, I don't want to say this, I guess, really, but here's my opinion. These people that do the giveaways to add like 30 friends into their group, like it doesn't really give them any success. Like Sonia did that when she first started because she didn't know. And she said that her group went from like 300 people to like 800 people, but there was no change in the activity. You guys can try it and see what happens. You know what I mean? It's always worth it to give it a shot, because then you're going to have all these wonderful people in there. I would say the only reason that you should do that is if you plan to single-handedly message every single new person that gets added to your group. Okay. If you want to personally message them, which is a wonderful idea. So here's what I'm going to say. If you want to do a giveaway to get people added to your group, do it, but only if you plan to message them. Okay. It's a great idea if you plan to connect with them, because that's a bunch of new connections that you have now that you can make. That's a great idea. But if you don't plan to message them, don't do it, because they're never going to know who you are or why the hell they're in your group. Okay. So anyways, keep your group a fun place. Keep it very sacred. Keep it very personal. Keep it very special for the people that are in it. And take your business out of there to your personal page, okay? And I know some people, like I said, you don't want to annoy anybody, but when you post about your favorite breakfast dish at Bob Evans, does that annoy people? When you post about the new shoes that you just bought, from wherever, does that annoy people? No. People like to see it. Just include it and make it a part of your life. This is a part of your life now, okay? It's something that you take pride in, something that you're passionate about. And the only way for you to be successful is for you to share it. Like you would share your kids, or like you would share your dog, or like you would share your cat, or your new bedspread from Bed Bath & Beyond. You know what I mean? So think about it like that. And if you are honestly posting with balance, like you're balancing out your post, you'll be so successful. You'll never annoy a soul in your life. People probably won't even understand what you're doing, some of them, until like 6 months down the line, when they see like your 800th mascara post and they're like, oh snap, Kim is selling mascara. That is crazy. Like, I didn't even know. Some people message me still and they're like, oh my God, Amanda, I had no idea you are selling makeup. I was wondering why the hell you wouldn't shut up about it. And I'm like, for real, girl? Oh, what is this? I just opened up a link on my thing. Okay, whoops. Okay, so anyways, take it to your personal page. Get the stuff that's up here that's all icky. Just dig it out and just clean your ears, whatever. Get all the icky thoughts out of your mind, okay? And just leave them, put them in the garbage and let them go. Give them to the garbage guy and say, hey, you can take my fears now, okay? You can take them, get them out of here. I don't need them anymore. Okay, so then it says, click here if you want to learn how to create a Facebook group page, just in case you have no idea how to do it. Some people don't, and that's okay. Next, it explains exactly what I just explained to you. We do not sell, you guys. We share. Like I said, you go to Bob Evans, you say, oh, you take a picture of your pancakes. You're like, these things are so damn fluffy. Next time you come to Bob Evans, you got to get these. That's how you sell our makeup. Okay, you get what I'm saying? So you're going to post a picture of yourself wearing the Sentimental liquid lipstick, and you're going to say, holy moly, these lips are luscious. They look amazing. This stuff doesn't come off. It's incredible. I've been wearing it for 16 hours, whatever. Look at Kim go. She's got hers on. And you shout it out. You share it. You know what I mean? You make a crazy kissy face, grab some attention, get some on your lips, whatever you got to do to get people to look at it. Okay, be crazy. Be crazy and just have fun. I saw Sarah, you got yours on too. That's what it's all about. You just got to share it and have fun. People are attracted to fun and they're attracted to energy. You know what I mean? I drink more coffee than my body can probably handle every morning so that I can wake up and just like be crazy. And I get on live and I message people with my voice and I'm like, oh my God, girl, and I get like really ridiculous. And I think that's why, people just have so much fun with me, and why I've been so successful is because I do everything that I do with like crazy awesome energy. So setting up your group, blah, blah, blah. Add a cover photo. Don't make your cover photo anything that has to do with unique, you guys. Okay. It's just a fun group about makeup. It has nothing to do with, you know, people don't know what unique is sometimes. And when you add them to the group and it just says, oh, unique, be unique or whatever. And don't name it anything like uniquely beautiful or uniquely you or, unique by Tammy or unique by Jules or whatever. Just name it something fun, you know, like mine when I first started was Cosmetics by Amanda, I think. So boring. But I changed it, you know, to Makeup Mentality with Amanda. And that's what it is now. So just, you know, think of your personality and something. Don't put too much thought into it. It's not a big deal. It's just a group where your friends are gonna, you know, go. So some people will call it a beauty blog. Some people will call it a beauty base. Some people will call it, you know, wake up and makeup with color me crazy or something. You know what I mean? Like just something fun that has to do with you. People are gonna be like, oh, this is my girl, whatever. She's rocking it, you know, and just have fun with it. Okay. But it genuinely is. It's a blog for you girls to do whatever you want with. Have fun with it. Okay. But make sure you work it out. Make sure you rock it. Okay. Put yourself into it and have fun. That's the key to success is fun. So let's see, blah, blah, blah. How to get started. Okay. So better yet, before you can test, okay, video, go to your unique site. Okay. This is where everybody gets confused is the party link. Okay. You just go to your website and and the domain name. Everybody gets confused about this. Okay. And it's okay. It's totally normal. I was really confused too. I didn't even have a domain until like probably 8 months ago. I had no idea what it was. And then I was like, how the hell do these people have this super cool website name? Like what is going on here? And I figured it out. So you're going to create a party link. And this party link is the reason why you get rewards. This is how you get free makeup. This is how my free makeup never stops flowing because I always have a new party link open in my own name every 11 days. Parties say that they go for 10 days, but they're actually 11 days. Okay. Cause on the last day, it says last day and it's actually day 11. So you're going to open a party link for yourself. Please explore your website. You guys go onto your back office and play around, click everything. You're not going to hurt anything, mess around in there. Okay. And just get familiar with it. But you're going to create a party. My office, my parties, schedule a new party. I will host this party. I always choose kudos. And then you click save my party. It sounds like a lot, but it's not if you do it. And I think probably most of you girls have already done that. So that's good. And then if you want to do a domain name, honestly, it's a little confusing at first, but it's so amazing to have one because it's your brand and make it something fun that you are going to love. Don't make it too long. And when you're typing it out, I'm going to give you this really minuscule, stupid tip, but like mine is cosmeticsbyamanda.com. I never capitalize every letter in it. I never keep everything lowercase. I always do the capital C, capital B, capital A, because it makes it very noticeable with what it is. And because sometimes our minds play tricks on us, you know, like it makes it easier to read. So that's just a little stupid tip, but it's really fun to have a domain name because people know my website now. They know if I want to order from Amanda, I just go to cosmeticsbyamanda.com. You don't have to keep going to my office, my parties, and then click the party and then copy the link and then paste it to the person. You know what I mean? It's just so much easier. And then when you get into the parties aspect of it, you can actually do subdomains. So like I'm doing 5 parties right now and one of them is Jolene. So her link is jolene.cosmeticsbyamanda.com. So much easier. It's really fun. So that I think that I'll make a video and I'll post it. I don't want to go over it right now, but I'll make a video when I get off of here. I'll screen record it for you guys. And I'll put it on YouTube. Okay. So then it goes over, you know, what to post in the group. I think that you girls can go over it. Like I said, just make it fun. Videos sell. Honestly, a video a day keeps the sales coming your way. Videos and selfies every day. Get used to it, girls, because you might feel like you just don't look good some days, but make it work. Like work it, own it, be you, and just like do the best you can. You know what I mean? Do the best you can to show up and to post these selfies and to post these videos. Like even if you wake up and you look in the mirror and you're like, ugh, stop saying ugh when you look at yourself in the mirror. Look in the mirror and be like, damn, I look good. You know what I mean? Like, because you have to train your mind to think that you actually are freaking beautiful as I know you are. Okay. So get ready to seriously feel more beautiful than you've ever felt in your life and to feel more confident than you ever have, because that's what this opportunity is going to do for you if you let it. Okay. So start there, practice every day, look in the mirror. I am beautiful. I'm a badass. Okay. And then videos and selfies sell. You guys, a video a day and a selfie a day keeps the sales coming your way. I swear. It's like an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Well, you want the sales to be coming, so post those videos and those selfies. Okay. So that's your group. Okay. So honestly, I'm going to ditch the training because I'm just going to tell you guys what I think you should do. Okay. And it's all in the training, but I'm just going to tell you from my mind. Okay. Cause I don't want to go over this thing and keep you guys here all night. I see people yawning and I don't want that. So here's the thing. Okay. You're going to do your group. You're going to launch your business. Okay. And you are going to keep going even when you want to quit, even when you want to throw up, even when you want to cry, even when you feel like you're so alone, you're going to keep going. Okay. And you are not going to stop for anything, because this is going to change your life. Okay. This opportunity is going to change your life, and you have to keep going, because let me tell you something, that moment when you feel like you have to give up, that moment when you feel like you can't do it anymore, the moment when you feel like you're not doing anything right, the moment when you feel like no sales are coming in, nobody's liking your stuff, nobody's commenting on anything that you're doing, that moment is the moment you need to keep going. Because on the other side of that moment, on the other side of that wall that you feel like you've run into, are all the sales, all the confidence, all the success that you've been working towards. But you've got to get over that wall. Just when you feel like you've hit rock bottom, just when you feel like you want to give up, on the other side of that is your greatest successes. And you're going to hit a lot of those walls. You're going to hit a lot of speed bumps in this. But if it doesn't challenge you, it will not change you. Okay. So don't ever give up. Okay. Do your group and then keep going. In this business, you book parties. Okay. You sell the products by posting about them, by sharing your love for them, by showing up every day, and you sponsor people. You send opportunity messages. You grow your network. Okay. How do you grow your network? It's all in the file section. Please get comfortable looking in that file section. You click info if you're on your phone and Lash Out Loud, and then you click files. Okay. Find people in groups. Go start making friends. Go network with people. When you go to the grocery store, add the cashier on Facebook, compliment her on her hair. You know what I mean? Everywhere you go, you're always around new people that you don't know. You just got to kind of like pee your pants a little and talk to them. You know what I mean? Like, I used to hate talking to people in public. I actually have the worst social anxiety on the planet, but you would never know that, right? Because I went for it and I did this, and this has changed me, 100% changed me. Like, I used to if I was doing this, like when I first did my first Zoom, I was like super scared. Okay. But the more you do things, the better you get. Okay. So wherever you go, recognize all of the opportunity that is around you to network. Okay. If you're on Facebook, recognize opportunities to network. Okay. Message people and say, and take the time to message someone and say, oh my gosh, girl, that brownie recipe, like, thank you a lot. You just officially contributed to me gaining 10 more pounds, you know, and just like be fun and bubbly and just talk to people, you know, and just, and don't even talk to them about your business. Sometimes just grow a genuine relationship with people. Join groups and have fun. You are going to meet friends. Some of the girls that you sell these products to are going to become your best of friends. Like Emily Ignatowicz. She is so successful in her business now. She just started a couple months ago, and she was my customer for a year. And she's probably one of my best friends now. And now she does this with me. I've never even met her before. You're going to meet people that are going to change your life in this, and you're not even going to see it coming. And you're going to have so much fun. Okay. So book, sell, sponsor. Parties are scary. Making the videos are scary, right? They're so scary, but you got to do them, and they will get easier. My videos were awful when I first started. You guys should see, maybe I'll see if I can find it on my YouTube, but there's a video where I'm like, I have half blue, half purple hair. And I'm like, I have my little fake septum ring and I'm trying to look like super cool. Right. And it's my intro, my party intro video. And I'm like, hey guys, I'm Amanda. I'm going to be your party girl for like 10 days. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have fun. And just, you can buy whatever you want. Like, I was so terrible at this. Okay. And then I got better and better because I watched that video like 100 times and I was like, maybe Amanda, it's not that good. Maybe it's time to change that up a little bit. Okay. So your videos might suck, and that's okay. Because in order to get really, really good, you've got to be really, really bad. Because how do you start anything really good? You just don't. You get on your bike the first time, you probably fall over. Your shoelace might get wrapped around the pedal and then you fall flat on your face. But you unwrap your shoelace, you get up and you try again, because you can't walk your bike home. You're going to take forever to get there. You got to get on your bike and you got to pedal back home. Okay. So just be aware that a lot of stuff is going to scare you and you're going to suck really bad. But if you push through and if you go for it and you never stop fighting, dream big and never stop fighting. Okay. Because awesome things can happen. And I don't care who you are, where you come from. I don't care what you think you're capable of, what you don't think you're capable of, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you are right. You've got to make the decision that you're going to go for this. You're going to take it all the way and you are never going to stop, not even on your darkest days. Okay. We go through things. I have a girlfriend, she just hit black status last month and she had a double mastectomy, but this has changed her life. And she kept pushing through it because she knew that this is where she wanted to be. She is very religious and she said, you know what, God has a plan for me, and his plan for me is, even though I'm getting this double mastectomy right now, I need to help my girls. I need to lead them to success, and I'm going to go black. And she did. In a month where she had a double mastectomy and she couldn't even move. Okay. I went green status the month that I was on my honeymoon on an island for 2 weeks. I had no phone service, but I made it work because every time that I had Wi-Fi, I was posting and I was scheduling my party posts. Okay. There's always a way to make it work. Everybody says, I'm too busy. I'm sorry. I couldn't do it. I have no time. We're all busy. Okay. But you've got to make that decision to figure out a way to make it work. I know people, some of my best friends in this make 7 figures a year. They're millionaires. Okay. That's what this can do for you. When I first started, do you think that I thought I was going to be making 6 figures a year? Do you think I thought I was going to be black status? Hell no. Hell no. Okay. When I first did a party for Jules, I did a party for Jules and now she's on our team. I was green status. I honestly thought that that's as far as I was going to go, was green status. Okay. And I just kept pushing and I kept going. And here I am. Persistence pays off and consistency is key. And you girls all have what it takes right in here. Okay. But you've got to recognize that, and you've got to consistently be growing yourself and doing the things that it takes to be successful. Wake up every day hungry, feel that fire in your belly, always be watching trainings, do something every day that's going to motivate you to work your business and know your why. Okay. Does anybody have any questions? I'm going to, if you have a question, you can unmute yourself by, well, I don't know, I guess, I'm pretty sure it's easy to unmute yourself, isn't it? Or you can just maybe like raise your hand.
Amanda.
Oh, who's that? Let's see. Hold on. Let me turn on speaker view. Okay.
Amanda, how do you feel about thanking customers on your personal page for
Good.
orders?
That's a great question. I love questions. Okay. So here's the thing. Let me see. It just says iPad. What's your name?
Natalie.
Natalie. Okay. Natalie. So, I used to do that a lot. And I'm going to give you guys another little tip really quick. Don't leave me yet. Let's listen to the questions because they're all going to be good, I bet. When I first started, I wasn't getting a lot of orders. So what would I do? I would make fake thank yous. And I still do in my parties sometimes. Okay. So I'll post things and I'll just be like, oh, thank you, Regina, for your order. You're going to love like your big haul of $500 that you just spent, or something, just something silly. It's testy. You can, but you got to be careful because there are people that could be dirty and could, go to that person and then start, trying to talk to them. I've never personally had that happen until my video started to get really, really big. But I really don't think that you'll have anything to worry about. I think it's great. I think it's wonderful because then it tags their name and then your thank you will show up on there.
Yeah, that's what I do.
So I think that's actually a good idea until you start to get a little bit bigger, maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
So for now, I would say, yeah, absolutely. And if you guys want to get some sales, maybe it's just not working out yet, post a few thank yous, get the ball rolling. You know what I mean?
Sounds
okay.
Good. Thanks.
You're welcome. Anybody else have any questions? Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Anybody? No? Okay. All right. If you guys think of anything, you can just send me a message, okay?
Amanda.
Oh, uh-huh.
This is Amory.
Hey.
If I have never worn makeup, how am I supposed to convince people that the product is really good if I've never worn it? Or like, how am I supposed to present it out there because I'm going to look completely clueless when I go to put it on because I've really never worn makeup before.
That's okay. You know what, Anne-Marie? That's what makes you you. And that's how people are going to really know that this stuff is good, because they're going to be like, wow, if Anne-Marie, who never wears makeup, can do this, then so can I. You know, so just play around and have fun and do the best you can.
Oh, I am so excited. My daughter cannot wait to help me make a video where she puts on my makeup. She's
That's
so
awesome.
excited.
That's awesome. Yeah, just do the best you can, you know, and just be like, I've never done this before, but I'm going to try it. And it's like a journey that you're taking everybody on with you. You know, like people are on that journey with you, and they're going to see you grow, because I used to suck at my makeup, you guys. I used to be so bad. Okay. And I used to put blush on my forehead. I had no idea what I was doing. And I just kept getting better, and everybody was on that journey with me, and they saw me getting better and better. And that'll be the same for you. So don't stress about it. Just do the best you can.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else?
I have a question, Amanda.
Okay. Hey, Stephanie.
Hi. It's just I have people that are like, oh wow, that seems pretty cool. That seems awesome. It looks good on you and stuff. And yeah, you know, I would like that. I would like this, but nothing.
Okay.
And I don't want to be like, hey, you know, what's going on? I thought you liked it, you know, and I don't want to be all like, you know, so it's like, I don't know how to approach them and be like, you know, I thought you were interested, or thought you would like to try it.
That's a good question. I think a lot of people are probably thinking that same thing. So here's the thing. It's all about kind of like messaging them, okay? And just, but not talking about, and I'm trying to keep it down, you guys. My husband just texted me and said, asked if I could keep it down. So
Okay.
it's all about messaging them and kind of like starting that relationship. Like I said, you know, maybe they post, like, so I keep a notebook, okay? I keep a notebook of every single person that shows interest. So anybody that comments on your stuff or says, hey, can I get a color match? I keep a notebook of everybody that that says anything, and they're interested, and I write their name down and I write down what they were interested in, because then I know who to message. I know whose stuff to comment on. You go and you comment on their pictures, on their posts, and you show up and they see you every day. And then that in turn is going to show Facebook that they have a relationship with you. And then they're going to show, Facebook is going to show them your posts and your makeup stuff. So that's why it comes into, it's really important for you to post every day about the makeup and to make your videos and stuff like that, because if you do, these people who you're, you know, keeping in contact with on Facebook, they're going to see your stuff and they're going to continue to be jabbed. You're jabbing them with your makeup, jab, and they're interested and they're going to keep seeing it. And then finally one day they're going to be ready to pull the trigger. Okay. But you can also follow up with them too.
Yeah.
You know,
A lot of them work with me, so they don't really do anything like online. They don't go, they don't have Facebook. So they're like, well, I don't know how to order. I don't do anything online. I don't do none of that. Like, you know, I just go to the store and get my stuff.
Yeah. Well, you can always take their payment info, and you could do a bulk order. You could do a bulk order, you know, and have them, you know, give you cash or whatever. And then you place the order for everybody, and then nobody pays shipping. If it's over $100, you can do bulk orders, you know, bring your catalog to work and you can have them look at it like that.
Yeah. I stick the one look at the catalog.
Yeah. So, but it's all about just showing up every day, you know, and chit-chatting with people and just letting them know you're never going to push anything on them. You're never going to stalk them. You're never going to be crazy, you know, and just continuing to maintain that relationship with people, you know, and to show up and post your stuff every day. Because if you do that and you're going and you're commenting on their stuff and you keep track of everybody that wants to order, you know who to talk to. You know who to message on Facebook and just be like, hey girl, loved your picture and the dog or whatever, super cute. And then, you know, eventually they'll be like, okay, you know what, I'm ready. But don't give up. Just show up every day, you know, and post your pictures and do your videos and stuff. Like I said, I know they're scary, but the more that you do them, the easier they get. I swear you'll be like, oh my God, this is nothing. Okay. All right. So Ashley just asked, she said, how do you handle people's complaints about prices? Honestly, if somebody is complaining, can you hear me okay? I feel like I'm being kind of quiet and I'm trying really hard. Ashley, here's the thing. If somebody doesn't want to spend the money, you have a really great party hostess. Okay. That person can do a party for you and try to get everything for free. And also, that person is not a customer for you. Okay. Good makeup isn't cheap and cheap makeup isn't good. Okay. And we have a 90-day exchange period. We have a 14-day love it guarantee. So, you know, if somebody thinks that the makeup is too expensive, you got to go find people who don't, you know, that's just how it goes. Okay. Does anybody else have any questions?
I do.
Okay, go ahead.
Sorry, it's Rebecca.
Oh, hey.
Because I'm in Australia, that 14-day love it or leave it guarantee, does that apply from the day that, for example, my customer would get it here in Australia, or from when the date it's purchased?
Nope, when the day that they get it.
Okay.
Okay,
Sorry.
that's okay. You're welcome. Anybody else have any questions?
I do, Amanda.
Okay, go ahead, Kim.
Okay, so I'm really active on my regular Facebook page with some pretty large sporting groups, baseball in particular.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of, well, you know, the kind of people that do sporting stuff. They're not always makeup wearers. So I'm a little conflicted about how I stay super active in those groups and post beauty stuff, because it's gonna, I know right away a lot of the guys are gonna talk major shit. They're gonna go, what the hell is this? What are you doing? Where's Kimberly? Yoo-hoo, what are you doing? So,
Okay. So
do I just start a new site, or I don't know what to do?
Okay, so the groups that you're in, Kimberly, those are for building relationships. Okay, so you want to just honestly add as many friends as you can slowly. Obviously, don't add like 100 friends a day, but add as many people as a friend as you can in these groups. People that, and don't single anyone out. You shouldn't be posting about anyways. Groups are solely for people to get to know you and for you to add them, like get them comfortable with you to add them as a friend. Okay, so that's what the groups are for. They're for you to be able to add people as friends and you know, get them on your friends list so that if they choose to fall in love with the things that you're posting on your Facebook page, like the makeup and stuff, they'll come to you, or you can message them and ask them if they're interested. You don't have to post the makeup in the sporting groups and stuff like that. It's just for you to build relationships.
Well, no, it's not that I would post it in the sporting groups. It's that there's bleed over, because one group in particular is large. We're talking 3,000 plus.
Mm-hmm.
And so some of those people have now become regular friends on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? So there's a bleed over. They're just not in their group. They're on my personal Facebook page now too.
Okay, then just do your thing, girl. Just don't even think about the guys, because here's the thing: Facebook algorithms work in a way that it shows people things that they're interested in. So if the guys are not interacting on your, Facebook won't show them to the guys. Facebook won't show you this stuff to the guys. Okay.
Okay.
Just keep going. Post your stuff, and the people who want to see it, they'll see it.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. What's up, Kim? I see you. Oh, hang on. Let me unmute you. Hang on one second.
I was kind of stressed out about that today and how to handle that. So could you discuss kidnappers?
Kidnappers. Okay. You mean like what to do with them, or?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a great video on my YouTube channel that goes over it, but here's what I do. I treat every kidnapper as if they're going to be a rock star, okay? Because I was a kidnapper, and if I wouldn't have been treated like a rock star, if I wouldn't have been welcomed into the welcome group, if I wouldn't have been tagged in the training, I would have thought that I had to figure everything out on my own, okay? If I didn't know that there was a training, if I didn't know there was a training group, I would have never went for it, because I would have been like, there's no way, I don't know what to do. And when you welcome them into the groups and to shout out loud, you welcome them there. When you do that, it shows them like we're actually a really loving group of girls, and you put them in the spotlight, and they see, you know, the potential in this, and they see all the great stuff that they could do, you know, and they see that they have this sisterhood of girls that they have an opportunity to get to know and everything. So honestly, welcoming them into the groups and showing them the new percentage training that I went over with you girls, doing that shows them that they can actually do this, that there's a chance that they can actually do this and be successful and have fun with it.
Okay, thank you.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, anybody else have any questions? Let's see. Tabitha, did I see you raise your hand? No?
I did.
Okay, go ahead, Tabitha.
I was just wondering, I made a business page before I made a group.
Mm-hmm.
So when Would it be better to make it as well as the business page to promote the makeup?
So I would keep your business page, but I wouldn't use it that much. Okay. I would definitely go and I would start over as if you just started. Watch the video about launching your business strong. And I would keep your business page for later, like when you start to get bigger in the business, because you will. And, create a group page and start there.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Who else had a question? I saw somebody else.
About color matching.
What's that? Oh, Cassandra. Go ahead, girl.
Hi.
Oh, I can't hear you. And you're unmuted, so I should be able to.
I think Ashley had one about color matching.
Oh, yeah. Somebody did have a question about color matching. Cassandra, since I can't hear you, do you want to type your question in the chat? Do you want to try that? What? Oh, she's saying... Oh, it seems like I'm scaring people away. How do I prevent that? Is that your question? Okay, so I'll answer that next. Okay, so for color matching, we're all in this together, right? Okay, so if you go into Shout Out Loud and you click View Pinned Post, the same spot that you would find the new presenters training, that's where we help each other color match. So you're going to ask the person who needs to be color matched for a picture of themselves in outside lighting, and then you'll post their picture in the color matching thread, and you'll say, hey, I need some help. Okay, and then you'll get good at it. It'll get easier. Okay, and then for Cassandra, it feels like you're scaring people away. That's in your mind, girl. That's all in your mind. Okay, are they coming up to you like this? No, they're not. Like, you're not scaring anybody away. I promise. Okay. Honestly, how do you prevent that? You just keep going and you keep shining bright and you keep showing people that you're not going anywhere and that you're taking your business seriously and that you're never going to stop. And you'll never scare anyone away because they'll be like, okay, this girl means business and she's serious. This is like a real thing for her, and she'll never stop, and you'll never scare anybody away. Oh, she's typing. Yeah, Cassie is doing amazing. Color matching is hard, so that's color matching. Anybody else have any questions while she's typing?
So Facebook jail seems to be a big problem for a lot of people, including you.
It's not. I've only been there a couple times. The way that you go to Facebook jail, you guys, is if you share graphics. Okay, graphics are like ads. They look like sales ads. Okay. Oh, thank you, Ashley. You're so sweet. Okay, so you're not going to go to Facebook jail unless you're sharing like a graphic that you shouldn't be. So what will put people in Facebook jail is generally something that like a leader would share, or like graphics that corporate posts in the presenters only group. Okay, so don't ever share those graphics. Make your own. Like, make a collage. Okay, don't worry about Facebook jail. I'm so happy. Actually, that makes me so happy. What was that?
Is it the having music playing in the background that gets you in trouble with the...
Yes, that will also get you in trouble. Don't do that unless it's very quiet, very faint. And if you want to have music, you can start it after like, I think 30 seconds or something, but still say, I don't own any rights to this music if you want to try and test the barrier. But still, I wouldn't really test your luck. So how to cold message people to join the group? You just do. You just give them a compliment, go to their page. Maybe they have a cute dog. Like, hey girl, oh my God, your dog is adorable. Or, oh my gosh, girl, you're absolutely beautiful. I have this makeup group. It's a group about all things makeup and skincare. We have Girl Talk in there. It's a really fun place. I think that you'd have a blast in there. Can I add you? Do you mind if I add you to it? Super simple. Don't overthink it. Okay. But that I feel like people saying to wait to tell payday. Okay. You're not going to fail, Cassie. Okay. You're not going to fail. The only way to fail is to quit. Okay, you guys, the only way to fail is to quit. Yes, Cassie, it's true. It's true. I promise. Okay. Listen, I still have people 2 years in that tell me that they need to get paid, that they don't have enough money. That's okay. I still keep going and I keep finding new people. I book more parties. Okay. I keep asking people to book parties with me until I'm blue in the face. Okay. If you get 30 no's, you got to ask 30 more people. Okay. Parties are how you're going to get your sales. Showing up every day are how you're going to get your sales, and having fun and letting go of your fear. I see you're so anxious and nervous, Cassie. I used to be the same way. I think that a lot of us in here can relate. Okay, we're all scared, right? Look at everybody shaking their head. Yes, there's a lot of people in here that are just like you, okay? But honestly, the best way to get over that is to just let go. Like just let go and just do the things. And once you start to see that success, it all goes away. It all goes away. Okay? She can tell, see, isn't that awesome, Corinne? I love that. I love that. She said that she can already see a difference in her friends are messaging her and saying they can already see a difference in her attitude and confidence. And it felt so good to hear that. And listen, keep going. You're going to sell. You've got to keep showing up every day. There was a girl that showed up every day for 3 months. She didn't make one sale and she almost quit. And then in that 3rd month, she went from white to blue because she never stopped posting ever. Okay. She never stopped showing up. She was booking parties. She had 0 sales in all of her parties. But on month 3, she finally, the domino effect started and all of her hard work paid off really quick. So I thought you just click start your party and copy link. Other people are doing. Okay. So Christy, go into the Makeup Moguls mock party group, and the video at the very top of the group, it explains parties and everything that it's about. Okay. So if anybody has questions about parties, that's the place you want to be. The Makeup Moguls mock party group. There's a video at the very top. It explains exactly what a party is and how it works and all that good stuff. Okay. All right. So anybody else before we go? No, we're good. Okay.
This was great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, girls, for showing up. Seriously,
Thank you.
that says a lot about you. Okay, serious. Now you just have to make the promise to yourself that you're never going to stop. You're going to keep going. Okay? So make that promise to yourself and never, ever, ever stop pushing, never stop growing. Book, sell, sponsor, grow yourself, read books, okay? Read self-help books, okay? Read You Are a Badass. Read if you don't have confidence, read those books, you know what I mean? And then grow your network and live in the files section of Lash Out Loud. Check into Lash Out Loud every day. Make friends in there. You guys find an accountability partner. Whatever it is that you have to do to gain success and to stay accountable, do it, okay? All right, girls, thank you for showing up. I'm so excited to have every single one of you on this team. Like, big things are going to happen for you. Just never give up. Always push yourself. Always give it all that you've got. Show up every day, and you have no idea what this is going to do for you, but it's going to be big. I promise, okay? All right, girls, love you. I don't even know you, but I love you. Welcome to the Makeup Moguls. You're in for the rest of your life. All right, girls? Good night.
Night. Night.
Night.